G'day YouTube, Warbles on a lot here. Those of you who've been paying attention to my channel may have seen the previous video where I updated my first aid kit because I was given a whole lot of free supplies. And I couldn't resist. I cut the red cross off the cover of my old first aid kit, and I happen to have a spare nameplate from my rural fire service activity. So there we have the 15-pound, also known as 6.8 kilograms in Napoleonic metric measurement. So let's have a bit of a look inside it, shall we? In the top pocket, that's where we've got the stethoscope, the forceps, and the artery forceps. The stuff that doesn't get used very often. Underneath that, that's where we've got, underneath the vomit-proof airway and the Goodell's airways, that's where we have all the non-stick dressings and the gauze swabs and the triangular bandages, the space blanket, 100 spare band-aids in a box, in separate boxes, stuff that I know where it is if I want to get it. And don't let me forget, that's where the finger splint is too. And then we have the main compartment. And in there, we have a box of disposable gloves that I forgot to show you yesterday. We have the Gastrolite, Elastoplast, painkiller, Imodium. We have the whole bag of various sizes of large bandages and spare Elastoplast. Down there we have some more Gastrolite. We have the various solutions and the cotton buds. That's a neater way of packing them so that they're all right side up. Over here, a little wedge of space, there's a different flavour of Gastrolite rehydration formula. The infrared thermometer's in there, and the fisherman's organiser is holding pretty much everything else. And by the way, in the previous movie I said those little blue sterile pins were for digging out needles. They're not, of course. They are, in fact, for digging out splinters. So, you can see, I did, in fact, get it all to fit. More or less neatly organised. With no space wasted. And the backpack's big enough, or actually it's a cargo bag, it's not a backpack. The cargo bag is big enough that it will all go back in. And I will fiddle around with various different ways of packing everything until I find one that works all the time. And there you go. That particular orientation, or Tetris arrangement, allows me to have both my packets of disposable gloves in there. So I've got 150 in the backpack. Oopsie. Got to remember, it's not a backpack. It's what they call a cargo bag. At least, that's what it says on the back of the back flap. But I'm going to call it the Warbles on a lot Prepper's First Aid Kit, 15-pound, 6.8 kilogram version. And it's so big that it's even got wheels. as well as a retractable handle. How cute is that for a prepper's first aid kit? Huh? Warbles on a lot to YouTube. Ciao. I'm pretty pleased with that.